Hey everybody, my name is Brian Stiles. I wanted to make just a quick video showing why I am extremely excited today. I have been a fan of Ron Fowler Flower Clown's products for a while, and I've tried so many different things in the past, and I've always found that I've had different issues with the different bags and different types of things I've used while I'm twisting. But I want to show you guys today what I just got in the mail. Super excited. First, before I reveal like the main part of everything, I want to show you guys just a couple things that Flower Clown threw in for me here, which I thought were really cool things. So he threw in a couple different buttons, that just safety pin that I could put on my bag, or if I wanted to wear them, just like a no balloons for children. Couple other ones. These are really cool because he had just designed, I know he just designed this this graphic here for the biodegradable balloons. Balloons come from trees, and then the other ones, balloons are not plastic, which I think those are really cool. I think I'm actually going to put these on my new bag. That's the main thing that I got here. And then one other thing too is I just got kind of down a little bit from I do 5 different restaurants a week, and some of my restaurants, the tips are fantastic, and then other ones, they're just, they're okay, and I've been trying to figure out ways that I can increase the tips without being so straightforward. Okay, so I have for the longest time been against using like tip badges and Square to take credit cards. Like, I know everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I just kind of think it's cheesy. Until now. Because the last couple of times I've been at one of my regular restaurants, the tips just haven't been great, and I don't know what else to do. So I told myself after actually last night that I was going to venture and try to find a new thing to do. And I told myself I was going to wear a tip badge. Again, I have been doing this for 17 years, never once worn a tip badge. I've always been against it, but I kind of have started to change my mind about it. So I get the package in the mail today with my new balloon bag, and Ron included one of these. So I think this is perfect. This is just very straightforward. I don't necessarily like the ones that have like money and everything on them. I think a dollar sign is suffice. That'll do just the trick. And I'm actually gonna try this out tonight because I've got a restaurant to do tonight. So I'm gonna try this out and see how it works. Now, thankfully, at all my restaurants, I get paid by the establishment, so the tips are just a bonus. But at the same time, after doing this for a while, you more or less kind of rely on that source of income as well. So thank you, Ron. I'm gonna try this out tonight. Thanks again. So he also threw in like a ton of other things. I want to show you guys just a couple things. I want to keep this fairly quick because the main thing I want to show you is the bag. So I got everybody's been going crazy about the little rubber balloon animals. There's a couple of them in here, and then this Flower Clown for president. I'll vote for you. You just tell me when you're running. And there's a bunch of other things. One of the other main things, which I can't believe he threw this in, but thank you. So for the longest time, I have been using this bag right here to clip onto my side. Let me see if I can get in frame here, show you guys. So basically, it's just kind of got a belt clip on it. I just clip this to my side, and this is where all of my scraps go at the end of the day, because I used to just throw them like in my bag and stuff, but when I'm working, this keeps them all in here, throw it away at the end of the night, it's done, it's over with. Well, I got an upgrade to that today, because I am going to be using this from now on. And Ron, forgive me, I can't remember the exact name of this product, but I know this is a really cool thing. So it's got a couple different ways to connect it to different places. You can just put it through your belt if you want to. It's got a couple clips here that are actually really cool clips. They lock in place. So, but this thing is like twice the size of this. So on a busy night, I would end up having to empty this like 2 or 3 times throughout the night. So no longer am I going to have to do that because this thing seriously has a giant pocket. Now I know you can put like balloon pumps and things like that. I'm not going to use it for that. I'm literally going to use this for my scraps. And then I know I'll probably end up putting like some markers and stuff here too. The Aloha bags, they have a ton of marker space in them as they are, but you know, if I have this clipped to my side, this will just make easier access, quicker access, more or less. But like I said, the Aloha bags have tons of marker space anyways. This will just make it a little bit more convenient. So thank you. All this stuff that you sent extra as a bonus will be going to good use. So thank you again. So I have designed so many different cases because, like I said, I've been doing this for 17 years, and I have designed so many different cases. The very first case I ever used was a metal briefcase that just had pocket dividers in it, and I have always been on the ultimate search for a good balloon case, or the perfect balloon case. Now, when Ron made the Aloha bag, it exceeded all of my expectations. The bag is extremely durable. It has tons of room for it. It's designed exactly as if a balloon twister was designing it, so which makes total sense. Everything that I've ever had in the past, I've always had to alter it, and it's never been quite perfect. But with this, the Aloha bag and the Zuka bag mixed in a combination, it is beyond perfect. So let me show you guys. I currently use the regular size Aloha bag, not the mini, but the regular size, and I just upgraded to the XL. So I'm going to turn this camera around so you guys can see here if I can figure out how to do this. I don't do these videos that often. Okay, I got it figured out. So here are my 2 bags. So this is the bag I'm currently using. This is my Aloha bag, and as you can see, it has got a ton of room. Sorry, it's a little cluttered from last night. So let me grab those out of there. But it has got a ton of room. Now I keep these 260s in bundles of 50, maybe a little bit more certain ones because I don't technically count now that we have nozzle up. So so roughly bundles of 50s, and then I just kind of keep these as need at 160s. These are my 350s. So, and then LED lights in here, which is really cool because there's a couple, you can't really see it in this bag, but there's a couple side pockets on the side here that Ron put in the bag, so that way you can carry extra stuff with you. Actually, this is a complete roll-up sleeve that, if I can grab this out of here, is actually sitting in one of the pockets on this side. So there's pockets on both sides. Now this is the regular Aloha bag plus all the marker space, and as you can see, like I mean, I carry a ton of markers. I hardly ever use any of these. These are my main ones, black, red, and blue. So, and then I've got some more space here. I got a couple edding pens down here. So, I've got the pockets here. Now, I've got my Zuka cart down here, which the really cool thing, I saw Christopher Lyle actually did this. Had these drawers, so I kind of came up with my own contraption. I can carry a few extra things. I carry a lot of headbands. I do a lot of headband balloons. Nothing in there, just some of their unicorn prints. If you guys are looking for unicorn prints and you don't want to order them online, Target has them. They're really cool. I use them. So those are like little princess crowns, and then some parts. So anyway, so this bag is perfect. There's also pockets that go all the way around and around the back, and so forth. Now, I really liked this design. The problem is that I was starting to run out of space up here. So literally, maybe like 7 months ago, I said, man, this bag is perfect. It sits well up off the ground, especially with these extra drawers added to it. My Legenda pump goes in here, and I just feed, I have the hose attachment, which is down there, and it literally just feeds right up, and it goes, I put it through these straps here, and it holds it just perfectly, and it holds it right here. So, like I said, this bag was perfect, except I was running out of space up here. Now that the chrome colors are out, I started carrying all of those. So I was using a few more colors than I had originally intended to when I first started using this bag. And then lo and behold, as soon as I said that, Ron came out with the new bag, which is right here, but not packed yet. But you guys have no idea how excited I am about it. So, here's the main differences between the two bags. Now, this bag is a little bit wider. The cool thing, Ron actually came up with this idea of putting a metal grate. And so this is kind of hard to do with just one hand. But there's a metal grate that basically just kind of sits there. And then this part here gets tucked into the back of the bag because, for those that don't know, the thing that makes this so clever about having it on the Zuka bag is Ron designed the back side to undo by Velcro, so that way you can slide the entire handle of the Zuka bag right down it. So it's literally not coming off of there. So main difference is it is a little bit wider. He included this. I don't really know if I'm going to use this or not just yet, because to be completely honest, it's really not that much wider than the Zuka bag. I don't know if there'll be an issue. I'll try it and just kind of see. There is an extra row of pockets down here. So, as you guys can see with the regular, I've got 1, 2, 3 rows. This one I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can carry 4 extra styles of balloons. And so these pockets are a little bit smaller than these ones, which is fine, because honestly, I think the main thing with everybody is we have more types of balloons we need to carry than the quantity. So there's that. Now on the sides here, this is a little different too. So, and I just got this, so I haven't really even played with this at all. So we've got 2 zippered pouches versus on the other one, the other bag, we just had kind of one Velcroed pouch, and then inside here was two sections that are divided. Okay, so that was like that on that side and on this side. So this bag now has zippered pouches, which I like a lot more, because it's going to be able to separate. And on the other bag, I only carry two styles of balloons in here, so I'll be able to separate them individually now instead of having to dig through the bag. You got 4 pockets there. They look like they're a little bit wider because, like I said, the bag is slightly bigger than those 4. Same thing on that side, 4 more pockets, and then on the back, if I can get this turned around here. On the back, you've got 3 more rows, 4 pockets, so just very, very similar to the front of this bag. And then on the inside, I can show you guys now all the different pockets that I could not show you with this bag. So on the inside here, you'll see there's like, it might be kind of hard to see because it's all black, but there's one pocket here where I'll place my hand all the way down, goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag, a second pocket, and a third pocket. The same exact thing on here. Another pocket, and another pocket. And then up here, he's got all the straps here where you can hold all your markers. And then there's another pocket back here. Then in the front, there's more pockets. So this thing is just like loaded with pockets. I mean, seriously, even if you don't use them, it's better to have them because you never know, like your style might change and that. So again, this is I cannot wait. I'm gonna load this up, and then I'll shoot another video here so you guys can see what it looks like when it's fully stocked and ready to go. Now, one other thing too is, if you'll notice, my Zuka is red, and as I was filming this video, I heard my doorbell ring, so that means my black Zuka cover is gonna be sitting on my doorstep ready to get put on here, so it's all black, it'll all match. It's gonna look awesome when it's all done. Hey guys, we are back. Sorry it took so long to put this video out, but I have finally got my bag completely packed, and I kind of want to show you guys what it looks like here. So I'm going to turn the camera around here so you guys can see. So here is the finished Aloha XL completely packed up. So the really cool thing in here, I was able to do bundles of 100 my 260s, which is going to save so much time now with being able to have essentially double the quantity of 260s that I did before. So, I mean, 260s I go through a lot more than my 350s and my 160s, so I'm probably going to be packing probably about half half the amount of time. And so then you guys can see I've got all my pockets sorted here. I tried to design this. I mean, it's not too much different than the other bag I had, so I just put, for people wanting to know, I put kind of my more common used items up at the top here. A couple of them that I use here. This is like my most common stuff. And then on the sides here, I'm trying to do the best I can with the camera angle here. Put just a couple other things that I do, which reminds me I need to restock some pink hearts, so I'm actually about to head out to a gig. And then in the back, let me flip this around. Sorry, camera angle's really bad, I know. So on the back, which actually when I have this sitting on the Zuka, this is the side that everybody will see. So I usually will stand on this side. This is the front side for everybody to see. So I have placed that tip button, which I gotta tell you guys, if you're not using a tip button, you need to. Seriously, if you're complaining about tips like I was and just not sure, you know, you feel like you're doing everything you possibly can, but for some reason the tips aren't coming in, I would highly recommend this. So I just stuck this there. Last night, my tips that I, on average, doubled. And at a restaurant that I was at last Friday night, I used this for the first time. And just to give you guys a realistic number. So normally this restaurant is just not a very good tipping restaurant. So I'd be lucky if I walked out of there with 10 bucks in tips. Last Friday I walked out of there with $39. So, you know, I mean, I know some people claim that they get astronomical tips, but realistically speaking, that's a huge increase from what I'm used to at that restaurant. So definitely has worked out. Thank you, Ron. You have made me basically made me help pay for the bag. And so I put a couple of his other buttons that he's got there, which are really cool things that, like I said, he just threw in, which are awesome. So there's that. So if you guys have any questions, I cannot highly recommend Ron's bag enough, as I can try to show you guys some more of the inside here. This camera angle is very weird, but hopefully it'll look okay in the video once it's all done. I cannot highly recommend this bag enough. It has plenty of space for everything that you could possibly need, and it's just really well thought out and extremely durable. One other thing I want to point out is man, Ron, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of this product, but the case here that it'll hold like a balloon pump, things like that. This thing has been awesome. I've been using it for about a week and a half now, and I just clip it to my belt. Works perfectly, stays there. It's got all my frequently used markers right here, and then this pocket I have been using to throw scraps in. I just emptied this out, so it doesn't have very many scraps in it. But I've literally gone like 4 days without having to empty this, whereas my other bag I used to use, I'd have to empty this within like 2 or 3 times a night at a restaurant. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope this has put some input on, you know, deciding on what kind of setup you need to use or would like to use, and maybe giving you guys some ideas. If you have any questions, feel free to shout out and ask me. All right, see you guys later.